Welcome to today's edition of Layoff and Employment News with Employment Boost. Today's date is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. Now on to today's headlines. Takeda recently announced a layoff of 79 employees across 2 sites in Massachusetts. The layoffs were announced via WARN notice, but will stretch from late September through March of 2025. The WARN notice does state that the final number is not clear, so it is possible that more than 79 employees will be let go. This is the third round of layoffs in Massachusetts since Takeda rolled out a $900 million restructuring initiative in May. The goal of the layoffs remains to be reducing layers and achieve operational simplicity within the organization, and there's been no word yet on what roles or groups were impacted by these cuts. International Paper, the manufacturer, let go of 650 employees across their headquarters in Memphis, Tennessee, and a manufacturing site in San Antonio, Texas last week. This week, several hundred more layoffs were announced and at least 350 employees were impacted. This involves a permanent closure of 4 plants. One is a container plant near Chattanooga, a container plant in Statesville, North Carolina, a packaging facility in Kansas City, Missouri, and a packaging facility in Rockford, Illinois as well. Most of these employees are represented by unions. IP has said that the goal of closing facilities is to enable shifting of resources and investments into other facilities to better serve customers, and all impacted staff are eligible for severance packages, outplacement, and mental health resources. Shell Energy Solutions announced a layoff of 103 employees at their Houston location. A WARN notice stated that the letter was sent on October 11th, and the last day for employees will be December 13th. Shell has stated that there will be no current impact on customers with Shell Energy Services, and the roles impacted by the cuts include business analysts, engineers, and project managers, among others. Shell Energy Solutions began operating in Texas in 2022, providing customers with a 100% renewable electricity plan, and the organization is owned by Shell Oil. Netflix has closed its AAA studio for high-end video games and made cuts to the broader games team. The studio is trying to build a new AAA multi-platform game that would be Netflix Games' push into big screen gaming after focusing primarily on mobile games. Around 35 employees were let go across the games team as a part of this restructuring. Netflix Games made a big hiring push from 2021 through mid of 2023, adding executives who had worked on massive titles such as Overwatch, God of War, and Halo, but now are trimming. There's no word yet on what Netflix Games' plans are for the near future, whether they will be continuing to focus on mobile or another plan for platform games. And there are also no reports on services or support provided to the impacted employees. This has been today's edition of Layoff and Employment News with Employment Boost. I'm Ryan Miller, and we'll catch you on the next one.